Winter may seem like a time to let nature take its course, but did you know that caring for your garden during the colder months is just as crucial as in spring or summer? Whether it's protecting the health of your plants or setting the stage for a vibrant growing season ahead, watering in winter plays an underrated yet essential role in garden maintenance. Today, we'll also sow 3 stunning annuals from seed to get a jump start on the upcoming season. Let's dig into it. Watering your garden in winter may feel counterintuitive, especially when everything looks dormant, but the truth is, most plants still need hydration. Perennials, shrubs, and trees may not actively grow above ground during winter, but their roots continue to absorb moisture. Without enough water, your plants can suffer from winter drought, a condition where roots dry out and struggle to survive. You might be wondering, doesn't the snow or rain do the job? Not always. In many regions, especially during dry winters, precipitation is inconsistent or too light to fully hydrate the soil. Even if the surface looks damp, the deeper soil where roots reside can still be parched. Watering manually ensures that your plants have the resources they need to endure winter and flourish in spring. When is the best time to water in winter? Timing is everything. Avoid watering when the ground is frozen solid. Instead, choose days when the temperature rises above freezing, ideally in the late morning or early afternoon. This allows the water to soak in before temperatures drop again at night. The goal is to hydrate the soil without creating a layer of ice that could harm your plants. I use a simple method for winter watering. I attach a frost-free hose to my outdoor spigot and make sure it's drained after each use to prevent freezing. But watering can also work perfectly for smaller areas. Remember, it's about providing enough moisture without oversaturating the soil. Pay attention to the type of plants you're watering. Evergreens, newly planted shrubs, and younger trees are the top priorities. Now, let's talk about planting seeds in winter. You might think, isn't it too early? But planting certain annuals indoors now gives them a head start, ensuring you have strong, healthy plants to transplant when the weather warms up. Today, we'll sow 3 of my favorites: zinnias, cosmos, and marigolds. These annuals are hardy, vibrant, and perfect for adding a splash of color to any garden. First up, zinnias. Zinnias are beloved for their bright, cheerful blooms and ability to attract pollinators. They're easy to grow, even for beginners, and thrive in most garden conditions. To start, I'm using a seed starting tray with individual cells, filling each one with a lightweight, well-draining seed starting mix. After moistening the soil slightly, I place 1 zinnia seed in each cell and lightly cover it with about a 1/4 inch of soil. A gentle mist of water ensures the soil stays moist but not soggy. Next, let's sow some cosmos seeds. Cosmos are the epitome of effortless elegance, with their delicate, daisy-like flowers and feathery foliage. They're another fantastic choice for attracting bees and butterflies. I follow a similar process to the zinnias but use slightly larger pots since cosmos seedlings can grow quickly. Pressing the seeds lightly into the soil, I top them with a fine layer of soil and water gently. Finally, we have marigolds, the garden workhorses. Not only are they beautiful, but they also repel pests, making them a must-have for any gardener. I love starting marigolds from seed because they germinate quickly and grow robustly. The process is the same. Moisten the soil, plant the seeds about 1/2 inch deep, and cover lightly. These seeds need warmth to germinate, so I'll place all the trays on a heat mat to speed up the process. Once the seeds are planted, the key is consistent care. I keep the soil moist but not drenched, ensuring proper drainage. I also use a grow light to mimic sunlight and encourage strong growth. If you don't have a grow light, placing the trays near a sunny window works too. As the seedlings grow, I'll thin them out by snipping weaker ones at the base, allowing the healthiest plants to thrive. Let's circle back to the benefits of watering outdoors during winter. It's not just about survival, it's about giving your plants a competitive edge. Healthy, well-hydrated roots have the strength to push through harsh weather and bounce back stronger when the growing season begins. Watering also prevents desiccation in evergreen foliage, which can turn brown or crispy if left without moisture. And let's not forget those spring blooming bulbs. They rely on winter hydration to prepare for their dazzling displays. Now, let's address some common concerns about winter watering. One of the biggest fears gardeners have is overwatering and causing roots to rot. The good news? If you're watering on warmer days when the ground isn't frozen, this is unlikely. Just be mindful of your soil type. Clay soils retain moisture longer, while sandy soils drain quickly and may need more frequent watering. Another question I often hear is, what about container plants? For potted plants that you've left outside, watering is still crucial. Pots dry out faster than garden beds, even in winter, so check the soil regularly. Use an insulating layer of mulch or move pots to a sheltered area to reduce moisture loss. As I finish up today's winter watering, I feel a sense of accomplishment knowing that my garden is well prepared for the months ahead. And looking at those freshly planted seeds, I can already envision the vibrant blooms that will fill my garden in just a few short months. Gardening is truly a year-round adventure, and winter is no exception. If you're hesitant to step outside during these chilly days, remember, the effort you put in now will pay off in a garden that thrives and flourishes. Your plants will thank you for the extra care, and you'll reap the rewards with lush, vibrant growth when spring finally arrives.